Hey everyone! If you're looking to breathe new life into your living room, literally, then you're in the right place. Today, we're counting down the 10 best indoor plants for your living room, whether you're a pro or a complete newbie to plant care. Stick around, because we've got a bunch more that'll fit any vibe you're going for, from low-light lovers to sun-hungry showstoppers. No matter what your style is, you're bound to find one that just works. Alright, kicking off our list is the ever-popular spider plant. Now, this guy might look a little wild with those long, arching leaves, but trust me, it's a winner for any living room. It's super low maintenance and adds an awesome vibe to any space. Plus, check out these little baby plants or pups hanging down. They're kind of like the spider plant's way of saying, hey, here's some more of me to share around. This is a perfect choice if you want a plant that doesn't need constant attention. Just give it a nice bright spot out of direct sunlight and it'll thrive. Oh, and fun fact, spider plants are known for purifying the air too. So you're not just getting some greenery, you're getting fresher air in your space. So whether you're hanging it up or setting it on a shelf, this plant's a no-brainer for bringing life into your living room. Next up, we've got the Dracaena compacta. Now, this little beauty is what I'd call a living room powerhouse. It's got this cool, compact shape, which makes it perfect for smaller spaces or, adding a pop of green without taking up too much room. Plus, it's super low-key, just needs some indirect light and a drink of water every couple of weeks. Pretty chill, right? What I love about the Dracaena compacta is how low maintenance it is. Seriously, if you tend to forget about your plants, this one's got your back. And hey, it's also known for its air-purifying qualities. So, not only does it look good, but it's also helping keep the room fresh. Win-win! Up next, we've got the fiddle leaf fig. Now, this one's the showstopper. It's big, bold, and if you're looking for something that makes a statement, this is the one. Just check out these massive leaves. They're practically the size of dinner plates. This plant loves a bright spot with indirect light, so keep it near a window, and you'll have yourself a real head-turner. Now, I'll be honest. The fiddle leaf fig does need a little bit of care to stay happy. It's not a fan of being moved around too much, and it likes its soil to dry out a bit between waterings. But give it the right spot and a bit of love, and it's totally worth it for that wow factor it brings to your living room. Alright, plant lovers, here's one that'll instantly make your living room feel like a tropical paradise. The Monstera deliciosa, or as some call it, the Swiss cheese plant. I mean, just look at these huge, iconic leaves. They've got these natural splits that make it look like a work of art. If you're looking for a plant that adds some real character, this one's a winner. Now, the Monstera is super easygoing. It loves bright, indirect light, but it can handle some lower light too. Just give it a good soak when the top inch of soil is dry, and it'll stay happy. Fun fact, it's also great for climbing. So, if you give it a little support, it'll grow upward and create this beautiful, lush look. Next, let's talk about one of the most colorful plants you can have in your living room, the Calathea medallion. I mean, look at these leaves. They're like little works of art with that unique dark green and silver pattern on top and a rich purple color underneath. If you want a plant that looks fancy but doesn't need super bright light, this one's perfect. Now, here's a quick tip for keeping your Calathea medallion happy. It loves humidity. So, if you keep it in a spot with some extra moisture, like near a humidifier or a lightly misted area, it'll thrive. And don't worry too much about lighting, it's totally happy with lower light, which makes it super versatile for any living room setup. Next up is one of my all-time favorites, the pothos. Now, this plant is an absolute classic for the living room. It's easygoing, grows fast, and those long, trailing vines look amazing, hanging down from a shelf, or even climbing up a wall. It's one of the best low-maintenance plants out there. So if you're new to plants, the pothos is a great place to start. One of the awesome things about the pothos is that it's super adaptable. It can handle anything from bright, indirect light to low light. Just let the soil dry out a bit between waterings, and it's good to go. Plus, you can even cut a piece and grow a whole new plant. How cool is that? So, if you're looking for something lush, low maintenance, and full of style, the pothos will fit right in with your living room setup. Alright, plant number 7 is the peace lily, a real classic for any living room. Not only does it have these beautiful white flowers that pop against the green leaves, but it's also one of the best air purifiers out there. Plus, it's pretty low maintenance, so if you don't have a ton of time to fuss over your plants, this one's got you covered. The peace lily is perfect for medium to low light, which makes it ideal for just about any corner of your living room. And it's got this handy droop feature. When it needs water, it'll let you know by drooping a bit, and then it perks right back up after a drink. Easy, right? All right, folks, we're getting into some big leaf territory with the bird of paradise. This plant is like having a piece of the tropics right in your living room. It's bold, it's beautiful, and those big leaves bring an instant jungle vibe to any space. Now, it loves bright, indirect light, so if you have a nice sunny window, this plant will be in paradise. Pun intended. One thing to know about the bird of paradise is that it likes a bit of humidity. So a light misting now and then will keep it happy. And it does grow pretty big, so make sure it has a bit of space to spread out. Just water it when the top inch of soil is dry, and it'll reward you with those gorgeous tropical vibes. So, if you're up for a larger, eye-catching plant that brings a whole lot of personality, the bird of paradise could be the perfect fit for your living room. Up next is the rubber plant. This one's a real stunner with those big, glossy leaves. I mean, look at that shine. It's one of those plants that just looks polished, and it adds a lot of character to a space. Plus, it's pretty easy to care for. Just give it some bright, indirect light, and a drink when the top of the soil feels dry, and you're good to go. The rubber plant is pretty adaptable too. It doesn't need a ton of attention, but it will reward you with lots of new growth if you give it the right environment. It can grow pretty tall over time, so it's a great choice if you want a plant that makes a statement in your living room. So if you're looking for a stylish, easygoing plant that'll stand tall and make your living room pop, the rubber plant's definitely worth considering. All right, we're wrapping up with the money tree. Now, don't let the name fool you. This plant might not actually make you rich, but it'll definitely add some good vibes to your living room. The money tree has this unique braided trunk and these big, shiny leaves that make it stand out. It's said to bring good luck and fortune, which is always a nice bonus. What's great about the money tree is that it's super low maintenance. It doesn't need a ton of light, and it actually prefers a bit of shade, so it's perfect for corners that don't get direct sunlight. Just water it when the soil's dry, and it'll thrive. Plus, it's known for being great for indoor air quality. So, if you're looking for a stylish, easygoing plant with a bit of positive energy, the money tree is a great choice for your living room. And that's a wrap, folks. 10 of the best indoor plants to elevate your living room and make your space feel even more alive. Whether you're a plant pro or just starting out, there's something here for everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more plant tips. Thanks for watching, and happy planting! Hey there, plant lovers. 2025 is just around the corner, and if you're like me, your home might already look like a jungle, or you're thinking about starting one. But here's the deal, not all plants are created equal, and trends come and go. This year, we've seen the classics like the fiddle leaf fig and monstera dominate our Instagram feeds. But trust me, 2025 is bringing some new players to the game, and a few throwbacks that'll surprise you. From unique shapes to low-maintenance options, these plants are about to steal the spotlight. Whether you're a plant newbie or a seasoned green thumb, you're going to want to stick around for this one. All right, grab your watering can, and let's dive into the top 10 houseplants that'll be trending in 2025. Let me know in the comments which one you're excited to add to your collection. All right, kicking off the list is the Dracaena Janet Craig. Look at this beauty. It's sleek, low maintenance, and just screams modern vibes. This plant is perfect for 2025 because, let's be real, we're all busy, and this one thrives on neglect. I mean, it's practically begging you to forget to water it for a week or two. It's not just about looks, though. The Dracaena Janet Craig is also a powerhouse when it comes to air purification. So, if you're trying to level up your indoor air quality, and who isn't these days, this one's got your back. Plus, this guy fits in anywhere. Offices, bedrooms, even that weird corner in your living room that you've been trying to fill. So, if you're looking for a plant that's stylish, functional, and practically foolproof, the Janet Craig is your go-to for 2025. Next up, we've got the Bambino Fiddle Leaf Fig. Now, I know what you're thinking, another fiddle leaf fig? But hear me out. The Bambino is like the younger sibling that actually gets it right. It's compact, easier to manage, and doesn't need a whole room to itself. Unlike its dramatic older sibling, the Bambino doesn't throw a fit if you forget to water it exactly on schedule. It's perfect for apartments, smaller spaces, or even as a centerpiece for your dining table. Plus, it still gives you that high-end, trendy vibe without the high-maintenance drama. Seriously, this little guy is about to become the plant for 2025. It's fiddle leaf fig style, on a chill budget and chill energy. All right, coming in hot at number 3 is the White Bird of Paradise. I mean, look at this thing. It's like having a slice of the tropics right in your home. This plant is a statement maker. It's bold, dramatic, and makes you feel like you're on vacation, even if you're just binge-watching your favorite show on the couch. This beauty loves bright, indirect light. So if you've got a sunny corner like this one, it's going to thrive. Just don't let it sit in the dark, or you'll have a very grumpy plant on your hands. And here's the best part. It's surprisingly low maintenance for something this exotic looking. Water it when the topsoil feels dry, give it a little love, and bam, you've got a showstopper that's sure to be trending in 2025. Now, let's talk about the Ficus Audrey. If the fiddle leaf fig is the drama queen of the plant world, the Ficus Audrey is the cool, laid-back sibling everyone loves. This one's going to be a big hit in 2025, and it's easy to see why. With its understated elegance and easy care nature, the Ficus Audrey is perfect for anyone looking to upgrade their plant game without breaking a sweat. It's more forgiving than the fiddle leaf fig, but just as stylish, maybe even more so. This plant loves bright, indirect light and a good soak when the topsoil feels dry. Bonus points? It's a clean, modern look that works in pretty much any room, whether it's your office, living room, or that I don't know what to do with this space corner. All right, plant lovers, say hello to the Swiss cheese plant, or as the cool kids call it, Monstera adansonii. This one's been creeping up in popularity, and in 2025, it's taking over. Just look at those funky holes in the leaves. It's like nature's version of modern art. The Swiss cheese plant isn't just about looks, it's super versatile. You can grow it as a hanging plant like this, or train it to climb a trellis if you're feeling fancy. Plus, it's low maintenance, which is always a win in my book. Here's the pro tip. It loves bright, indirect light and a little humidity. So, it's perfect for kitchens, bathrooms, or anywhere you want to add some jungle vibes. And don't worry, it's totally okay if you miss a watering every now and then. It's pretty forgiving. Now let's talk about a classic that's making a big comeback in 2025. The jade plant. This little gem has been around forever, but it's stepping back into the spotlight, and honestly, I couldn't be happier. Look at those thick, shiny leaves. It's like nature's version of a money magnet. People love it for its easy care vibe. It's a succulent, so it's basically made for plant owners who forget to water. Just don't overdo it, or you'll have a soggy mess on your hands. Bright light is where it thrives, and if you give it enough sun, those leaf edges will develop this gorgeous reddish tint. Here's another reason why the jade plant's trending. It's considered a symbol of good luck and prosperity. So, whether you're sprucing up your office or gifting it to a friend, it's got that feel-good factor built in. All right, let's give it up for the ZZ plant. This one has been quietly making a name for itself, and I'm calling it now. It's going to be a superstar in 2025. Why? Because it's basically indestructible. Seriously, if you've got a black thumb, this is your plant. This beauty can handle just about anything: low light, neglect, even the occasional overwatering. It's like the ultimate set-it-and-forget-it plant. Plus, those shiny leaves, they bring this elegant, polished vibe to any space. Another cool thing? It's a natural air purifier, so not only does it look great, but it's also working overtime to keep your space fresh. Talk about a win-win, right? Alright, plant lovers, this one is for the collectors out there, the Alocasia frydek variegata. Just look at it, those dark green velvety leaves with splashes of creamy white variegation. This plant is basically nature's work of art, and it's going to be huge in 2025. Now, I'll be honest, this isn't your beginner plant. The frydek variegata likes bright, indirect light and a consistent watering schedule. Think of it as a diva that loves attention but rewards you with show-stopping beauty. Humidity is key for this one, so if your home's a little on the dry side, consider a pebble tray or a humidifier nearby. But trust me, once you nail the care, this plant will absolutely steal the show in any room. So, if you're ready to level up your plant game and impress everyone who walks through your door, the Alocasia frydek variegata is the plant to watch in 2025. It's bold, unique, and definitely worth the hype. Alright, plant collectors. This one's for you. The Monstera esqueleto. Just look at these leaves. They're not your typical Monstera, right? These jagged, almost bone-like cuts give it a unique, skeletal look, hence the name. And trust me, it's going to be everywhere in 2025. Now, this plant isn't for the faint of heart. It thrives in bright, indirect light, and it does best when you let it climb. So a moss pole is your friend here. It's kind of like giving it a little support as it reaches for the sky. Water it when the top inch of soil is dry, and keep the humidity up. This plant loves a little extra moisture in the air. But once you get the hang of it, you'll have a statement plant that's the envy of anyone who sees it. So, if you want something that's bold, edgy, and totally on trend, the Monstera esqueleto is the plant to snag for 2025. It's definitely not your average houseplant, and that's what makes it so amazing. Last but definitely not least, we've got the satin pothos, also known as the silver pothos. If you're looking for a plant that's low maintenance but still gorgeous, this is your 2025 must-have. This plant's got that chic, silver-hued glow that just adds a touch of luxury to any space. It's super easy to care for, bright, indirect light is perfect, and it doesn't mind if you forget to water it now and then. It's one of those plants that practically takes care of itself. The satin pothos is perfect for hanging, like I've got it here, or even as a tabletop plant that spills over the edge of a pot. It's versatile, stunning, and will absolutely thrive in your home, whether you're a plant expert or just starting your collection. So, if you want a plant that combines style, ease, and a little extra sparkle in 2025, the satin pothos is the way to go. It's a subtle showstopper that'll work in any room. And there you have it, 10 houseplants that are going to be trending in 2025. Whether you're a seasoned plant pro or just starting out, these beauties are sure to add some personality to your space. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any future plant tips. Happy planting, and I'll see you next time.